Good morning, Trinity Trailblazers. I'm news reporter Sophia Gallus.
And I'm news reporter Julia Awad.
And you are watching WTES Channel 6 News.
Today is Monday, November 11th, 2019.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Please be seated.
Today, the cafeteria staff is hard at work preparing PB&J sandwich, crispy chicken drumstick, beef breaded steak fingers,
and a choice of 3 sides: yogurt dipper box, mashed potatoes, 100% fresh fruit juice.
Now to Carson Nolte with our weather, birthdays, and special announcements.
Good morning, Trinity Trailblazers. Trinity Elementary School. My name is Carson Nolte. Today the weather is mostly sunny. Today we expect a high of 80 and a low of 64. Tomorrow we expect a high of 79 and a low of 51. Birthdays. The following Trailblazers have birthdays today: Avery Adcox, Chloe Reese, Emily Sonia, Harper Santucci. Now to administration with some important announcements.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We do have some chillier weather, and tomorrow's going to be even colder, so please remember to bring a jacket tomorrow. I do want to remind everybody of 2 things, actually 3 things. One is that we have only 2 weeks left in our shoe drive to be able to help our friends in Honduras. And I went and counted, we only have about 25 pairs of new shoes. We have lots of used shoes, and we've met our quota for that. But I think as Trailblazers, we can do better. There are 615 of us in this building. I am hoping that maybe over the next 2 weeks, we can do a little bit better on those new shoes. And remember, if you bring in a new pair of shoes, Culver's going to help you out by giving you a kids meal and helping us out by buying 1 new pair of shoes for every 5 new pairs of shoes that we bring in. So Trailblazers, dig down deep, have some conversations with your parents, and let's make sure that we can try and make a difference in the world. The second thing that I want to talk to everybody about is that the day before we go on Christmas, and I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The day before we go on Thanksgiving break, we are going to have the Grateful Games. For those Trailblazers that have been with us a long time, we used to do like a Thankful Theater before Thanksgiving. We are replacing that with the Grateful Games. It's kind of a teeny tiny like mini field day where you're going to get to go outside, and there'll be 3 different zones of activities that you guys can participate in. So what we're doing is after the news, we're showing a video on some of the new games that we have purchased for the Grateful Games. So after the news, stay tuned because it is teaching you the types of games that we're going to have out there so that you know how to play them before you even get out there. The last thing that I want to remind everybody of is today is Veterans Day. It is a day to stop and be grateful for everybody that has served in the military through history that have made our country a safe place. So today at 11 o'clock, we're going to take just a small moment to have a moment of silence to remember those that have served for us. So make sure that you're listening for that announcement. Once again, that'll be at 11 o'clock. And the reason it's at 11 o'clock is Veterans Day came about because World War I was over on the 11th month, on the 11th day, at the 11th hour. So that is why we celebrate Veterans Day on November 11th, and that's why our moment of silence will be at 11 o'clock. So now let's find out what our words of wisdom are.
Good morning, Trinity Elementary School. This is Morel Assad with a few words of wisdom. By now we all understand that our success as human beings isn't measured by how much money we make or how many cars we own or how big our house is. Our success as human beings is measured by our character, by the values and principles we choose to live by. Values like the golden rule, treating others as we would wish to be treated. Now listen to these words from former President Theodore Roosevelt. The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. And what's a good way to get along with others? It's simple, really. Treat others with the same respect and kindness you would like to receive. It's the number one rule for any success in life. Today and every day, build a more successful future by following the golden rule. This is Morella Assad leaving you with a few words of wisdom and reminding you that there's never a wrong time to do what's right. Now back to administration for a summary.
Thank you for those words of wisdom. All about that golden rule. Treating others the way you want to be treated. Talking to people in the way that you would want to be talked to. And making sure that we are using our manners because we want people using their manners with us. The way you treat somebody is the way that you are modeling for them how to treat you. So be respectful of other people and they will be respectful of you. We are going to head back to our anchors, and don't forget that after the news, stay put for one of our new games that we are going to have out there on the Grateful Game Days. See everybody back here on the news tomorrow morning.
Thanks for watching WTES Channel 6 News. I'm news reporter Sophia Gallus.
And I'm news reporter Julia Awad.
Be responsible.
Be respectful.
Be safe.
Be the best you can be.
The choice is yours.
Have a marvelous Monday.
Stay tuned for a special message.
Hey, I'm Jake. I play for Tyrell United, a semi-professional spike ball club. And today I want to show you how to set up, play the game, along with some tips and tricks. Let's get started. First, empty out all the contents and insert the rim segments into the leg openings to make a 360-degree circle. Spread out the net inside the rim, and at a few evenly spaced points, place the net over the top and under the rim to clip it on the hooks. Then, do this to the rest of the net, making sure your net is evenly pulled and spread taut. Some people like the balls firm, but us semi-professionals like it a little soft, which gives us more finer control of the ball. Overinflated balls are just harder to control. The game is played 2 versus 2. Each team starts on opposite sides of the net. Team 1 serves by tossing the ball in the air and spiking it down on the net towards Team 2. Team 2 has up to 3 hits, just like in volleyball, to bump, set, and spike between each other before they have to spike it back on the net. Once the ball is served, there are no sides. It's a 360-degree game. The object is to spike the ball onto the net so that the other team can't return it. Here's 3 pro tips and tricks to help improve your game. 1. Don't spike the ball straight down onto the net. That just gives the other team the opportunity to easily get the ball. Instead, you want to wait until the ball is low to smack it across the net. 2. You want to mirror the player across the net from you. So if they start sliding around the net, you slide around to mirror them. Lastly, you want to set the ball towards the net, so your teammate can either give it a softie or spike it for the kill. If you try passing towards your teammate, you'll just be chasing after the ball. Stay tuned for more spike ball videos coming soon. Have fun and spike on.